podcast with Carlin and Chad, number 3.
Yeah.
I just always wanted to do that. So, Chad, I've read that mortgage applications are at an all-time low. I say all-time low. The lowest it's been since 1995,
Right.
which is a little scary.
Yeah, it can be scary unless you're really looking at jumping in and getting the good deals, I think. That's kind of slowing down a lot of the buyers and stuff like that. So it means the buyers aren't out there, which means sellers are wanting to sell. So I think it's a good time to jump out there and really start getting some good deals. I've always heard buy when nobody else is buying and sell when everybody else is getting out of, backwards, I guess, but not 2 cents, I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. The buyers have got opportunities. We've just got to get the word out, letting them know that there are opportunities to be had. The interest rates, I think, are really what the buyers on the sidelines, they're thinking they'll wait until we're down into the 5s. And I've heard buyers saying, I'm going to wait till we're back down the 2s and 3s, and I don't think that'll ever happen again, in my opinion. Everybody's got an opinion out there about rates, but I think if we do get back down into the 5s, all hell will break loose. Do you remember those days?
Yeah. I think, like you say, we'll definitely see everybody start running back towards the buying. Once the prices start going back up, then everybody's going to be like, well, now I'm going to wait for the prices to go back down. Well, now you're sitting here waiting for this thing to happen, and I hear a lot, I'm waiting for the big crash, and I hear that a lot. You're going to be waiting, I think, for a long time, just like you're losing all this equity that you could be gaining right now by waiting. That's what I'm doing.
For sure. Waiting for something that's never going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I don't disagree. I think what buyers have to understand is that there's opportunity in the market, partnering with a good agent who's going to help them figure out what's important to them, and if that is rate, or if it's price, or if it's a combination of both. We're getting sellers to come off the price. We're getting sellers to throw in incentives to buy down the rate. Or maybe they need closing costs paid for. I think that's always an opportunity. And then the builders are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at a deal. So
Actually, kitchen sinks are good.
are they really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Right.
Gosh, darn it. That's hilarious. I was going to say that, I mentioned builders there giving free deals. I want to stress to renters out there, if you're in a lease, I'm helping a client right now who is in a lease almost for another year, but we can get deals done to where we can afford to pay the fee to break the lease. Usually a good agent will work with that owner and help get it leased again so that there's no gap in coverage. We'll make sure a tenant's in there through the closing date, and starting the next day, we will have a new lease set ready to go. So I think people who are renting, they should know that there's options out there. If you're stuck in a lease, don't wait for the lease to end in a year, and then rates are down and the buyer market's crazy. I just can't stress how important it is that buyers need to not feel rushed when they're buying a home, and right now you can take some time. We can get down the rates, we can overcome the rate issue. And buyers have a lot of options. So when we saw the market 2 years ago, there wasn't much to choose from. You had to hurry really, really fast. We couldn't do a longer option period to take our time to do our due diligence, to make sure it's the right thing for them. Like, that kind of stress and pressure on a buyer is horrendous, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, and two, a lot of folks are, I'm seeing they're scared. A lot of people are scared of being told no. They're being told, you can do this, but you can't do it right now, or because you really don't know until you actually start doing it. And also, I know there's agents out there that are real pushy and stuff like that. You don't have to work with that agent. Work with somebody that's going to work with you and you click with very well, and make sure that you're a team, not somebody that's pushing you to do something you don't feel comfortable with. Because it is, I feel like it's a big purchase.
Yeah.
So don't be scared that just to visit with somebody like this. I really feel like that's the biggest hump between agents and buyers and sellers. They're so scared, mainly buyers, but they're so scared to talk to somebody. They think, they're gonna make me buy something. We're not selling person. We don't. Basically, we sell ourselves, and then that's all we do.
Yeah, we're there to help, whether you buy a year from now, 2 years from now, or tomorrow.
Right.
1,000%. You know, good agents are out there to look out for their clients' best interests. And yeah, you're right. Taking action, you know, meeting with an agent and then talking to a lender, making an application, letting them look at your credit. You know, if you're right on the cusp of having a little bit better credit score to help you get a little bit better interest rate, they'll explain that to you and help you get there. Or maybe you need to work on credit for a little while, that's okay. Like, we do that all the time helping people. And we've all been in those situations ourselves. So yeah, I say, I agree. Take a step, figure out your situation, because once you've gained that knowledge, then you can decide the best course of action from there, and then take all the time you need to get ready to buy and educate yourself on not only what kind of rates are we looking at and monthly payments, but then looking at what neighborhoods we want to buy in, because that can really affect property taxes, right? You can go to Buda, for instance, and one new community may be 2.5% on the tax rate, the next one could be 3.2%. And that really can affect your purchasing power and your payment. So, you know, making sure you've got time to really understand all that and narrow down the areas you want to buy in with your agent, I think is important, and not being rushed to do all that. You've got time right now to take advantage of it. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, is when the rates do go back down into the fives, we're going to be back in the craziness, and then these buyers make bad decisions because they're forced to rush. I hate that. So,
Because they're still saying we don't have enough payment.
yeah, we don't. I mean, if the buyers come back in, it'll be crazy. It'll be fast. I agree 1,000%. Anything else you want to make sure our listeners know?
Well, I know you're getting geared up for football season. You're excited. So
Longhorns play this Saturday, first game.
there you go.
Welcome. My Longhorn orange on today.
Right.
Yes, I love football. And NFL kicks off soon, so
There you go.
very excited. Yeah. What do you like about the fall? Are you a pumpkin latte person?
No, I like it because it comes around. I'm like, ooh, that means fall. That means fall is coming. Ugh, means that fall is coming.
Yeah.
But it's too sweet. So I stick with my regular lattes. But mainly, I just like the weather. You know, I do love summer because I can wear my shorts. But I like spring and fall. It's a little more right here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let's just hope the fall weather comes sooner than later.
I know, right?
Nothing's worse than trick-or-treating in a costume and you're sweating bullets because
Right,
it's time to
it's
be crazy.
so hot. Yeah.
Well, cool.
All right.
Speaking of Halloween,
Oh, yeah.
has Jonas picked out his costume for Halloween?
No, we're gonna have to go check that out.
That's really important. There's some pressure on the first Halloween costume.
Yeah. I don't know yet.
Oh my
We'll
gosh,
see.
that's exciting. Well, if you decide you need a costume that needs to be made, let me know.
Oh, yeah?
My mother made all my kids' costumes. And
That would be awesome. Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome.
so you guys all have to come back to here, you know, after Halloween or once you get to the costume when you do All right.
All right.
Should we sign off?
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.